Money. I get up, get the money, baby. Bring you the news you can use. Let you know what's going on in the communities. Man, law, health, business, and hygiene. We're gonna show you who the hottest in the streets is. We'll bring you the greatest moments in hip-hop. Put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop. Get all the gossip of the week and the No Offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live.
We live. Yeah, OnlyFans Friday.
Yeah. Man, today is Friday.
It sure
Already.
Wow.
You been hitting fast forward.
Man, it's not these days just fly past me. I'm lucky if I know what day of the week it is. If it wasn't for like my calendar and alarms and shit, I probably wouldn't know what day it was.
Yeah, I can't believe today's damn Friday. Well, I've been busy in and out of the garage, so it's been one of those.
Right.
And today's Friday. Wow.
Right. All right, y'all. We got some shit going on. Let me see. Chisel. Okay. That's Sayer. We're trying to get Sayer in here. Where you at, Sayer?
Yeah, man.
We got to talk about Uncle Tim.
Uncle Tim.
Now this had happened the day before yesterday. That's one thing I noticed about everybody is they like a day late with it's like it break, we post it, and then the next day it's like, oh my God, we're like, man, we posted that shit 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? We talked about that.
Good morning, Don.
But yeah, this Uncle Tim dude. Now, any time that they need, and that's part of what the churches serve for in the black community now too, is to keep motherfuckers calm. Don't get riled up. We don't need another Malcolm. We don't need another Martin. We don't need another Huey. We don't need any of that shit. Everybody calm down and pray. You know what I'm saying? There's no way America is racist. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your head.
Yeah.
It is all when they pull you over or stop you for chewing gum. You know what I'm saying? It is all in your head.
Right.
Or your bicycle did have a license plate or some shit. It's all in your head. It happens to everybody. You know,
this
except
is crazy,
you die
man.
at the end of those encounters. But
Right.
you know,
And-
it's okay.
And this the same senator who put forth bills that were named after black men that was killed by the police. Saying this same
Jay,
thing.
man, it's the money. We at the stage, and that's how we teaching this younger generation is to do anything for the money. It's all about the money. It's all about paying your bills. You know what I'm saying? If you have to get on your knees and take a bunch of white cock to the face, you know what I'm saying? The fuck you got to do. You know what I mean? Because those bills have to be paid. Now, and for him to say something, it's not him addressing the public. It's not even him being a Republican to me. You know what I'm saying? It's the America is not racist, and Joe Biden, we won't have a racist America. And it's like, what?
Has you not been awake?
I wish, what up, Sock? I wish that your great grandparents or somebody could have saw your speech to be like, what the hell is this nigga talking about? You know?
Roll over in the grave.
Right, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, bro, no, it was his words that he chose to use. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, I understand, y'all on two different sides. I get that. You going against him. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Everything he say, you like bullshit. Everything you say, he like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. But to tell me that to tell him in front of everybody we won't have a racist America, oh man, I guess in essence you kind of telling the right people, but it's the wrong way. You know what I mean?
He a pure puppet, in my opinion. I don't even think these words could be coming out of his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, he's a pure puppet. I look at it like when a tragedy happened and they go send the one black cop on the force. And he the one making the speech, and he the one talking to the family, like
He want to get shit thrown at him and cussed out and everything and shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, we ain't going down there and dealing with that shit, because either we ain't gonna like it or we gonna snap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And been a punched or start shooting one of these motherfuckers. So, man, hey, Chuck D said it best. Every brother ain't a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you can pretty much get them to do whatever. They
Hey, and then this
infiltrated
morning-
everybody shut up, Malcolm. I mean, shit, Martin.
And then this morning they asked Kamala Harris how she felt about what he said prior. And she said America is not racist. She agreed with him. Now at this point, it's like, you know what I mean? You're gonna do anything you can for the politics. She said we need to acknowledge the racism and stuff that it is the way it is today because of stuff that happened before, but America is not racist.
Man, they politicians.
Okay, wait.
You know what I'm saying?
So we know that people in America are racist, right? But the term or the statement "America isn't racist." I'm not racist. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Right. So I look at it as the way they worded it. It should have been people in America are racist,
Right.
not America isn't racist.
Right.
I'm just saying because you got to think about it. They're labeling everybody as well. Nobody's racist.
Well, I don't even
there's
think that
racist
really
motherfuckers in America.
Just apply to the people. It apply to how everything's set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, okay, yeah.
Like the job opportunities in America are racist. The
The
home
system
the
is
home
racist.
the home equality.
Yeah, yes, yes.
It was all built on that, and everything
That way, yes.
they divided. Everything got divided by one people. You know what I'm saying? And it's always has been racism here from the beginning. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? The minute certain motherfuckers touched down, whether it was the Indians or whoever it was, you know what I'm saying? It's always been a class system where the darker
Right.
was the lower. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's always been that here.
So you are correct, sir. And like I said, looking at it in that light, the structure which we all know, yeah, that way it's racist.
Right, because I took it as the
Yes.
way he said it's like we all sharing the same
We products
shit.
of a
yeah,
racist
yeah.
You
society.
know what I'm saying? Like everything is equal. Like
Yeah.
there's no systemic racism. There's no. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, and then see, okay, watching that statement, I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm not racist,
But check this out,
but
man.
the
Like, for
system
somebody-
is racist.
Right.
Yes,
It is
that
very
way.
easy for somebody to get denied for a loan to buy a house from a same bank who was built off cotton fields. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all got this money. Y'all profited off the ancestors. But some people can't come in there and just get no home loan.
I just watched a doc on McDonald's. There's 80 black McDonald's franchise owners.
I
that
saw
are
that.
suing McDonald's.
I saw that.
And they said they getting charged higher rates than their white counterparts and all of this shit. So they have a class action suit. You know what I'm saying? Is where they like all the shit McDonald's preaches is bullshit and all this shit because they see it because McDonald's made the statement like we ain't put motherfuckers there to fail. Okay, I get that. But the way they put it is like, hey man, they just collecting rent and service fees.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was watching that, and old boy said this, and it made a lot of sense. They actually have a person that does the demographics on where they're going to put the McDonald's for that owner. So if you're black and you belong in the hood, they're gonna put your McDonald's in the hood. They're not gonna let you have one in Brookfield
Right.
where it could fucking thrive.
Right.
They literally, no life, dude. I was watching the same shit. And old boy said that McDonald's has a division of people that deal with all the minority owners and where they're going to put their failing McDonald's.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah. He goes, you can have 13 fucking franchises, but if you're black or you're Latino, they want you to have them in your area.
Yep, 'cause he said they had 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
They
old boy-
stick down to 4.
Yeah, and old boy said, no, he said, you know what? Because some areas aren't profitable.
14.
You're not going to make no money in that area. Why can't I have one in that area?
Right.
Because you black. And
Yeah.
they don't want, ain't no way.
Damn.
The minute one of these bigots
Yeah.
come out from getting their morning coffee and see your black ass come out and they say, you out here getting all that damn money?
I'm glad I ain't getting no McDonald's stock.
And taking it back to your neighborhood? Never.
But you see, you got to look at all these franchises. They all think the same way because it's all about the green dollar at the end of the day.
Right.
But they don't want you to succeed if they could give it to the white counterpart.
Because the service fees and the rent, first theirs are higher, but that's like gonna be the same. So whatever extra you make, that's you. But if I'm in a failing ass area, and then they saying they like the white owners they know got boats and houses and ranches. He said ranches. I think they was in Texas or some motherfucker where ranches, and he like they ain't got shit because they have 14, they down to 4. You know what I'm saying?
And the one dude looked at the guy he was sitting with toward the very end of that whole shit. And they just broke down and they was crying, dude.
Yeah,
and I felt bad for them because they're older black men that have went through the franchise process to become millionaires.
Right.
Well, you don't get into franchising not to become a millionaire.
Right.
But when you a broke millionaire, that's rough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
Because what you're doing is you trying to keep your fucking stores afloat.
You owe more than you making.
Exactly. So that's why they kept saying we had to give up so many stores because of this bullshit.
Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Then it just go to somebody else and the cycle just keeps going on.
Right.
I think
Let
so.
somebody
I
do
think
something.
that's it.
Now, they only got 80 people or whatever.
No.
I posted a video. I ran a video on Fire in the Streets.
No, it's not those.
Ice Cube say Warner Brothers done hijacked the Friday franchise. That's why we ain't saw no last movie. and
Oh,
shit.
wow.
And so he said motherfuckers done died waiting for this movie to come out. And he like, you know, he got some ownership, but he don't have all ownership. So he can't just make a come up and make a Friday.
That's what they
He
do.
said-
They buy your company and give you a job.
Look, he said he done had right. He said he done had 2 scripts denied by them. They said they had passed on Ride Along and all that. He said that this particular Warner Brothers had Ride Along for 10 years before it came out.
That's crazy.
Now, we don't even know this type of shit is going on.
Right.
And so now he's seeing it like, dog, they just got his shit and those characters. Because it's like, one comedian was like, shit, make Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Like, but we Pops said, but even though Pops and them gone, Pops and Debo gone, that's a big part. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Of the motherfucking
People done
shit.
died waiting to be
that's
in the
what he was-
movie.
Yeah, he was like, man, people done died. But them not owning that shit, you know what I'm saying? And not reading the fine print and just wanting to make a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or do certain shit. You know?
You gotta think.
Next
man,
verse is gonna be Justin Bieber verse.
Right, right.
Hijack the whole thing.
Man, and then they think they doing something now. In that instance, they got a position at the company, so they figure they can help motherfuckers, but you still got a job.
Yeah.
They had L.A. Reid. He was talking, and he was saying how he sold his shit. And Prince, he said Prince called him and told him, don't say your shit.
Yeah.
He said Prince told him, don't do it, don't do it. He said he did it. They gave him a job. Then he got fired. No more company, no more job,
Yeah,
nothing.
shit.
Like, man, I printed this letter in my damn self. I gotta walk out.
Right.
Yeah.
How y'all give me a termination letter? I type this shit up.
He bring up TLC, all these motherfuckers, man. Just hand them over. He say Prince called him like, don't do it. Everybody got a Prince, don't do it story.
Yeah.
Or own your shit. Like, you see what they did to me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You see what they did to me.
You gotta
Not
think,
selling.
man. No.
Prince would've fought
you
Lil Wayne.
once you start giving them a little bit, they want to take it all.
Man, if it's worth something, if they offering you something, it is worth some shit.
Yeah.
It is worth something.
Right.
If they coming and talk about some millions, hell, we'll give you 30 million
Be like,
right
nope.
now. You know what I'm saying? Now that 30 million, you like, ooh.
Right now, that money look good.
I got that from the Hammer store.
It's worth 90.
That's how Hammer ended up
Yeah.
getting the big advance that he got. He said they offered him 100 G's. He said he told him I do that out my trunk. You know what I'm saying? Hung up. They called back. He kept until they got, it was almost $1 million he got. You know what I'm saying? But it started at 100. No, you see what I'm saying? Where
They try to lowball it to see if you just gonna bite.
Right, lowball the fuck out of him.
No, they for the lunchbox the fuck out of me, make all that money out of his ass.
Right.
Like,
Lowball the shit out of him.
It was his brother that was like, man, if they offering you something, you know what I mean? That mean that shit worth something. These is business motherfuckers. This is people that's their job and shit like that. So if they say we finna go down here and offer this motherfucker 100 G's,
And they
that
pros
means it's
in.
worth 100 million.
I'm gonna tell you a
Same
story.
do that trick Pepsi.
And they made 100 million.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Off MC Hammer.
Liquor Suites in Milwaukee used to be a nightclub on Highway 100 in Layton. There's a Walgreens there now. This dude owned this nightclub forever. Okay, and it was a nice nightclub.
Right.
They had just remodeled it. Oh boy, this dude came in a suit, tie during business hours. Said, "Hey, we're from Walgreens. We'd like to buy your establishment," because they wanted to tear it down and put up a new Walgreens.
Right.
And the first time they went in there, they offered him $500,000 for the building, $500,000. He's like, man, no. He goes, we just got done remodeling. He goes, it almost cost me that to remodel.
Right.
They really wanted the property, so they left. They came back. This was like another 2 weeks later. They came back. They go, we'll give you $2 million for this property. And he goes, oh, so it went up like that from $500,000 to $2 million. Right? He's like, I'm still not interested. They left. They came back a week later. They go, we will give you $11 million for this building.
Man.
He goes,
Tried it.
here are the keys.
Right.
No, for real. No lie. This
Tried it with
actually
that
happened.
$500,000 shit.
And the only reason why I know is because I DJ'd there. And this actually fucking happened. I was like, what the fuck? They literally came in, the same people from Walgreens. They came in, like you said, and they lowballed it first because they wanted to see, we got the property for $500,000 and then they're going to build a new Walgreens. Right? Nope. He kept telling them no. They came back and offered him $11 million. He's like, here are the keys. Take it. And no lie, 2 weeks later, he's like, we're having a going away party. We closing down. He goes, because they're getting ready to fucking build a new Walgreens. Within 3 months, dude, the new Walgreens was up. Wow. They were ready. They wanted that corner so bad. And it's in the parking lot. If you know anything about like Hale's Corners or whatever, it's on the west end of the Walmart parking lot.
Wow. Yeah, when they wanted, because like I say, that's the name of the game, though. Negotiation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they come in with a low ass, you know what I'm saying, offer, and that's crazy because when you do that, when you try to do business, and I'm talking to my people right now, when you try to do business, that's looked down upon. Where you like, why shouldn't I try to get it for the lower price? That's what this big fucking corporation's doing that. Why? You know what I mean? I could try. You could say no, and I could be like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, what it is. But that's only not if you have a set price. Let's clear that up. If your price is $150, and then I come in and say, man, let me get it for the $100, then nah, that's bullshit.
Right, yeah.
Because that's a set price. But if you ain't got one, and I like, how much you gonna charge me to do this? And you say $300, and I'm like, man, I got $250. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like shit, but that's how they go do it. So y'all know, if they come and start offering money, team no sleep, 1 on 2 yards, they come throwing money around, you might want,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Shit, y'all really came from some office somewhere to offer little old me some money.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all don't want
You
me to
know
give
what it
me
is
something I
too?
own.
Some places will do it to get you out of their way. Not even to buy what you
The
got.
thing, they buy the competition.
They will
Buy
buy.
your ass out.
They will buy you to get you out of the way.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
the only reason why they'll come to buy.
They want me out. They'll give L $50 million just to come in and fire my ass
And get everything out the way.
Straight up.
But it's true though, because like right now, like let's say for instance, example, we doing stuff with the boombox and the station's about to take off this summer. Clear Channel could come in and say, hey, we want you to stop what you're doing, man. Here's $2 million, walk away from it. Right? And I would be hard pressed, but I think I would tell them no. Okay, because $2 million ain't shit. It's, don't get me wrong, it's some money.
Right.
But for what's about to happen and what's about, it's going to equal that. So
You know, if they coming
but
with
see-
two, they believe in that team.
Right, because that's what I'm saying. Because what's going to happen? They're scared that the little man is going to take their listenership.
Right.
Right. Bless you.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Right. And that's why they would offer it.
Right.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something along that. Damn, I forgot.
But yeah, man, like
can't
you,
just
Never
jump
hop on the first
at the
deal.
right-
though.
Yeah, that's right. You can't just jump at the first shit.
No,
But,
not at all.
That's what I was gonna say. I watched Facebook and Amazon and them. And Facebook, man, really, that Zuckerberg motherfucker, that motherfucker's an evil genius, man. For real, he's an evil genius. I watched them buy all they fucking competition.
everything.
All of it.
Everything.
Instagram's competition, not no more.
Right.
You
In
gone
the
that
beginning,
shit
he
now.
got his own partners out the way with some loopholes in the paperwork.
Yeah,
He
Man,
a
he's an
genius.
evil genius.
Yeah, from the
He's an
jump.
Evil genius.
Actually, your share ain't shit no more.
Right.
Yeah, your shares expired in 8 months.
Right.
Like,
Damn. But you got to know it's coming. You seen how he got the company.
Yeah.
Now you sit back and think that one day he ain't gonna fuck you over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you got to look at how he went after and bought all the other little companies that were coming up that were using Facebook as a platform.
To the
See,
point where they trying to hit him with some type of monopoly clause, saying they too big, they got to break up.
Right.
They did Gates.
Yeah.
Remember? Fam, an evil genius
Yeah.
too. He came in like shit. I own all.
Yeah.
I cornered that shit. Oh, you got to go through us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got
I
to
don't
think
give a
they
fuck
got rid of
what you do.
Netscape, they got rid of all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you look at what Facebook is doing, they're buying up all the developer companies that are using shit for Facebook. They bought all the shit through IG.
Don't they own
Right.
Hootsuite now too?
Yeah.
They bought them because
How they could buy that?
I
It's
was
like an
like-
app you ain't supposed
Listen,
to use.
I was
They bought
using
it.
Hootsuite
He
to go
fucking
to
bought
their
it.
shit. They
Yeah.
wasn't hip to it yet.
Yeah.
And I was burning their ass with it. Just bam, bam, bam. And then all of a sudden you couldn't do it no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they owned it. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
There's another one too. It's not Hootsuite. There's one more.
WhatsApp.
They bought
own
that too?
Yeah, they got all that shit.
Yeah.
And that's
man.
like how like drug lords communicate.
But they own
Hey, that's
so
how we
much
talk through the
shit.
cell phone stuff.
Man.
Like we porting the number, don't tell nobody.
And Amazon too. Like I say, I watched them, and I like kind of use that as a man. They come in like, okay, if this station over here is cracking, man, all we gonna do is go over there and buy that motherfucker, or try to buy the people who the personality over there that everybody looking at. Hey, come here. You know what I'm saying?
Or what they're gonna do is go and buy the motherfuckers we use the servers with and jack the price so we can't
Right,
use it no
that
more.
type shit. See, just like I hate to go there, y'all.
Yeah.
I hate to go there, but just like when I was in jail, when you come in the dorm, if you're an ex-con, you already know there's certain people you got to get with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need the porter, the who got the clothes, all that type shit. You got to find out, okay, who got the big box, who y'all scared of. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever y'all scared of, he probably ain't got too much shit. That's my man now. Come here, man. You hungry? You know what I'm saying? I done just bought fam. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. He's mine
He
now.
on payroll now.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the bed. It's that
Show
boss
Lou the
mentality. You got to be like, man, this is how I'm thinking of shit. Like, they'll say something about me mentioning other stations or saying that our station is the best and going like that. That's what the fuck I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch Burger King and them make commercials and say our shit ain't like McDonald's or like the other guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit, and we know who they shooting shots at and
Right.
shit. Diet Coke flat out put Pepsi in their commercial.
Yeah.
We probably owned by the same people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, fuck Pepsi. We better than them. Put it right up there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I be thinking. Like, man, it's competition. I'm trying to be bigger. I'm not trying to all this what I call a welfare mall. Let's get
Yeah.
along. You
So-
got it. You give it to me, and you know what I'm saying. It's like, no, you with my
Competition
team.
drives sales.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I've been watching the Food That Built America. Have you seen that series? It's on.
the History Channel?
Yeah, it's
I
called.
I started watching it.
It's
Chris
called.
just asked me
It's
about it.
called The Food That's Built America, and they talk about all the stuff from Campbell's to the actual Nabisco company to all of them and how they started and how they built conglomerates.
Nabisco. Remember we was talking about
Yeah.
conglomerates. We forgot about Nabisco.
Nabisco started out as a in a garage little mom and pop cracker making company because everybody was making crackers because of the war. It was something simple, easy for them to have that was a little bit salty but a little bit of nutrition, right? Nabisco started buying up everybody around them so they could distribute their product, right? Nabisco ended up going nationwide in a real short time span and bought out all his competition. And they were all making Nabisco products. Yeah, it was crazy. But you got to watch it. It's called The Food That Built America. But
And just like Roy Kroc stole the motherfucking McDonald's
yeah,
from the McDonald's brothers.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that man, these motherfuckers
Zaire here.
is coming in doing shit.
Please.
Is coming in doing shit in this big business, man.
Yeah.
And one thing about my people is we don't understand that in the way that we should. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's from not being taught. A lot of our parents didn't own a lot of shit. At the most, there was a corner store or some shit like that. Maybe a nightclub. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some shit like that. That was at the most. You know what I'm saying? But how many motherfucking corporations do we have? Major corporations that was built by blacks. Maybe some of our inventions, you know what I'm saying? But think of besides we had what's her name? Madam C.J. Walker.
Black folks made the
With
typewriter.
with the
You wouldn't
hair.
be able to
Oh,
do
no,
nothing
yeah.
without that.
We had Bob Johnson. Hold on, I'm doing my own. Look, see, I like that. I prove my own self wrong. Bob Johnson. We had my man from the hair care shit. What's his name? But that was a black company. But I mean, where they at now? You know what I
Probably
mean?
bought
of them bought out or non-existent. Some of them got bought out, and it goes to what El said. Some of them got bought out and then dissolved. You know what I'm saying? Just they know more. They got absorbed by the bigger company. You know what I mean? We ain't called Black Love no more. It's just love. You know what I'm saying? We took all that other shit out because they a junk for $1.
Well, look at Disney. Disney has become like it's a straight up monopoly.
own
There's no
everything.
joking on that one. They bought everybody, everything that they could snatch up. They brought it down.
ESPN, Marvel,
That's the
ABC.
game. That's the game.
Star Wars. I mean, they got everything.
We gonna be
probably.
down to like
Yeah.
3
Hulu.
companies.
You acquire your competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't acquire you, I'm gonna run you out of business. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. Sorry. And you know what that was? Who modeled that? Who took that model? The fucking drug dealers. Think back in the 90s. If I got a dope house on the block, you can't open up no dope house next door to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
That shit got to go, bro. Unless you coming to get the dope from me. Now, if you coming to get the dope from me, then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. It's all my money. But you got to keep coming to get the minute you miss a payment, I see a line at your house.
It's on.
Got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we took the business model. It's for bad shit though. Like we run a perfect business illegally. You know
That's crazy,
It's the
man.
perfect business. Remember BMF?
Yeah.
Man, it took the littlest shit, and they had to get the IRS to take them down, man, because they had their shit together. Then motherfuckers started fucking up. One dude didn't turn in the phone. And that's what I told dudes that's be changing their number. I'm like, bro, everybody you talk to got to change their number on the same day. You cannot call them from your clean phone while they still got the dirty phone.
No, right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Back in the loop.
That cannot happen, right? That cannot happen. So once that happened, they got on to him. Now they got the shit tapped. This motherfucker still got the phone. He's supposed to turn that phone in.
Right.
He still got it. You know what I'm saying? Got on to him. Then they start meeting billboards and go in the club. $150,000. You know what I'm saying? In a club. You got to know the club owners loved him. You got to know it. Someone rebottled with his money.
Right.
Alone, just his money. It's like, no, we could go. I could do the porch now. You know what I'm saying?
It's your VIP section.
Like, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers did too much, but they was running like the perfect business. You know what I'm saying? Had Meech not been Meech, and a motherfucker turned in the phone, they might still be doing their shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got caught up, man. One person got to slipping doing the wrong thing.
That's all it take, because they don't know. It's people on the job 24 hours waiting for that slip. But we never think that. It's always, oh man, they ain't watching us. And then not only is they watching you, when they come, they gonna have like a year or two worth of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they building the case. They building it.
Phone calls,
Dude, listen.
video, all of that.
I tell my kids all the time, remember what you put on social media. It don't matter what it is.
Right.
That is sitting on somebody's hard drive on a server somewhere. Okay? So the minute you do something stupid, they're going to go back through all the records. So what do you think Facebook does? Hey, look, 2 years ago you did this. And it shows up on your timeline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you done deleted the
Right,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So wait a minute. You like what? Wait a minute. Oh shit! I forgot about that. So you don't think that somebody somewhere is putting their shit away for a rainy day, or they building a case against you?
Right.
Think about that for a second. Right now, every couple of days, you can go on your timeline right now. This day in history with your Facebook, you were talking about mad bitches with ass.
Right.
No,
They took me
yeah.
back to that I didn't want to see. I deleted it again and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I didn't want to see this shit. But you're right. And nothing goes away, man. They gonna come back. They gonna bring that shit back. I be saying that to these parents. Watch what you do, because when Lil Deontay decide he want to run for president, they go show that twerking video.
Right.
And like I say, you know, you go. We black. You been unsaved by now. You in the church. You know what I'm saying? And, shit. And now you got to watch that twerking video.
What was that
all
movie,
over
Black
again.
Sheep? What was that movie, Black Sheep?
Well, who? The boy from here. Dana Carvey and them.
Well, his dad was running for like president or something, and they were trying to keep him out of the way.
Black Sheep.
It was Black Sheep.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what happened, man. Anything you put on there, and they right. They watching us. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit, man. You got to do shit the right way.
Yeah.
All that putting guns, blowing smoke, they be. That's the one that kills me though. That's the one that really like. And that's all the video is. It's just, they ain't even inhaling it. Just I just got plenty weed to blow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just be
man.
like, look at this shit.
Fucking retarded, man.
When your baby run for mayor and just that shit is on the news,
Here it comes.
You gonna feel embarrassed.
I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale.
Right. Look, see, I'm just blowing it out. It don't matter. But that's the image that's in our head now.
So,
Watch what you do. Your kids might want to be something some goddamn day. These young motherfuckers, they don't care nothing about that shit.
no, they all over Snapchat, IG, Facebook, TikTok. pistols and money and all this stuff. They indicting themselves. They're over there literally dry snitching on themselves.
Especially if you do something with that gun, you taking pictures with.
Right. What killed me is the want, because I'm getting this, especially out of the rappers here, man. The trap rappers, is fuck the rap money and living clean. I got this dope money. You know what I'm saying? And I got all this money that I'm gonna show y'all. I can't account for where I never had a job. You know what I'm saying? Never had a motherfucking job. Ain't nobody died, left me no millions.
Right.
I got all this money from dope dealing. Then I'm gonna rap about dope dealing. I say they not
show you the
mixtapes.
money.
They need to stop calling them mixtapes, call them snitch tapes. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're making is a snitch tape, bro. It's a confession to a beat. We can dance to your confession. I shot Lil Ray in the back of the building. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No lie, when I went away, the DA read my lyrics to the court. She was damn near rapping one of my songs in the court. Like, look, that's what he raps about.
She murdered.
Like, y'all gotta be fucking playing.
And when you was rapping that shit, it was the coldest shit ever. When everybody was singing it, when you was performing, it was the coldest shit ever. When they read it back in front of that jury,
They didn't do none of this shit.
Right,
right.
Burnham turn it up like
Free Burnham shirts.
Hey, he be cool as hell until that come on. He be like, I'm the perfect, and then his music come on. And he
I can't help it. I start doing the ad libs and shit. Yeah.
Guilty. Right.
It's over.
Hey, the prosecutor would be like, it looks like we losing this case. Put on some of his music. It was just that shit.
He in dinner with his wife like these fucking rappers.
Burnham church up, got on top of the desk and
Right?
shit.
And that's what I'm saying. This type of shit.
That camera 4K up
they
here.
use his lyrics and shit. And I'm like, dog, I know. They did this to somebody here too. I know sitting in the courtroom, hearing that shit. You did not want to hear that shit then.
No.
You wanted them to turn that shit off.
Burn
Turn
him
that
like
shit
this.
off.
Burn him like this. Here, let me get this mic real quick.
Right.
No.
I kept saying I am not familiar. I am not familiar.
Right. That's not
what
me.
That is. That shit. But see, what a motherfucker
That is
got
not
to
me.
do is learn to say, hey, my thing is entertainment. How different is it from sitting down and watching Tony Montana, you know what I'm saying, do cocaine and shoot everybody and you cheering him the fuck on, you know what I'm saying, and you want him to win even though he's a drug dealer,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, or you watch the Sons of Anarchy and
Right,
these guys are selling guns and dope, but they the good guys at the same time and shit, you know what I'm saying? How different
Like that
is
same point to my lawyer, man. Like y'all ain't gonna have Al Pacino on trial for what happened in that movie, right?
Right. And these guys are trying to be like that. They even naming themselves after them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, how come we can't take that as entertainment? It's like they really do that shit. It's coming from a real place. But that don't mean I have to do it. The little boy Slim Jesus, they jumped all over him. I respect him. He came right out. Hey, I don't do none of that shit. I'm just rapping. I like the music. I'm rapping. It's entertainment. We forgot about that part. You know what I'm saying? Cause the motherfuckers who rapping, they real like you work a job, you go to school, you take care of your kids. In a rap, that's whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's whack as shit. You know what I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, shit.
You gonna have to kill them motherfuckers on the way to get your baby some noodles.
Did you just
know
want
what
to
I'm
spit
saying? For me, something got to happen. You know, you gotta sold some dope or something. You know what I'm saying? On the way, but something got to happen. So we call it putting 100 on 10.
Yeah.
Come on, man. When they was playing, what's the hip hop? They were talking about flying like Superman and all that type of shit. Come on, man. We can't do that shit. It's music. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
But now,
still asking me like, bro, you still know how to fly?
right. So now they owe you, like you got to, really, be that and whatever. And I'm like, nah, because you got guys that's like, okay, I can't rap about selling dope unless I really sell dope. So even though I come from a two-parent home, both my parents work and take care of me and stuff. I don't want for shit. I'm gonna start selling dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I can say I really sell dope. And then I'm gonna get busted and me and crying, Mama, I can't go to prison.
I seen it, man.
My mama said, man up, motherfucker.
I had an Asian buddy that was doing his thing out here. I went to his crib. We was young. I said, bro, you ain't got to do none of this shit.
See,
you got to do none of this shit.
I know a bunch of people like that. One of them we sent back to the suburbs because he was
Yeah.
just trying too hard.
I know a dude right now that got a trust fund, get hella money every month, want to do dumb shit. I'm like, bro, you got it made. You get
Right.
damn near 20 grand a month,
Ooh.
and you literally fucking it off. Like
See, the only way you can spend 20 grand a month is if you fucking it off.
he
Right.
is.
That's the only way, bro.
Well, with you guys talking about this, it kind of reminds me of Michael Vick. You know, he had money, he had his contract, and look at what he ended up getting in trouble for. So why? Why is that?
You know what? I think it was bullshit. For one, he ain't actually do shit.
Right.
For two, his cousin and them should have took them fucking cases.
For
they
real,
shoulda
for
took
real.
that shit. That was the money. We don't send
Yeah.
the money away.
Right.
We can't let L go to jail.
Like, ain't nobody mortgage
That's my
being
shit,
paid.
man.
No,
We can't
no,
let L
right,
go to jail.
yeah.
That's the money. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the money go, bro. Somebody's supposed to step up. The motherfucker who's actually doing it.
Right.
It was me.
Should
I
have
did it.
stepped up like,
You know what I
that's
mean?
my
Yeah.
shit. My cousin didn't know shit about this shit.
Right.
And then Mike, he learned something. He never been in trouble or whatever. Stop. You can't. There's certain people you lie to. As a man, you don't lie to other men unless they have on a black robe or wear a badge or is at the prosecutor's table. You lie to them motherfuckers all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never tell the truth. If they ask you your name, you supposed to say Andrew Vick, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm lying.
It's true though, yeah.
Straight up. You lie to them. You don't say, yeah, I knew my cousins and them was running guns. Guilty.
Yeah.
You take
That's
you,
how the law work. I found that out the hard way.
You gotta take
try
an
to
L.
admit to some shit. Oh, well, you're guilty. You just said it. Damn,
That's all we need,
You know
buddy.
what I'm
So-
saying?
we about to lose Rogers.
Yes, that's what he's been saying.
You said
We about to lose Rogers.
he don't want to. He don't want to be here.
He ready to
I
go.
don't believe it. I don't believe
He
it.
don't want to be here.
He made the statement. He ready to go.
He
It was on the
did.
news
From
when I
the
was
last
leaving.
season.
Yeah, he don't want to be here.
He ready to go.
And now he gotta go because once he said that, when I
Right.
went in the comment section, white
No.
folks did not like that.
But see, you know what that is? That is all. So now you can start throwing these games. You're not going to play to your ability, right?
Right.
But then we got the first round draft pick for the quarterback, and they brought on some new dude, and that's what ignited the fire for him. I well, fuck it, I want out. I'm out of here.
Who did we get?
I don't even know dude's name, man. I'm gonna be honest, but I know that they got the top pick of the quarterbacks that was in the draft.
It ain't Justin Fields, is it?
I don't know.
I got it, but
But no. So that ignited the fire under Rodgers' ass to be like, well, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want to do this no
I'm
more.
gonna talk about that
crazy.
proposal too.
Definitely,
But
definitely.
dude,
What we got?
we gonna talk about that, y'all. Some more bullshit happening. They just keep bullshit up. And what's crazy to me is how, and if you go in the comment section, they be blaming the media.
Right.
They be like, "Good job, media. Keep stirring the pot." That's they want. Keep stirring the pot. Hey, why don't y'all quit doing fuck shit?
Quit.
Bears got Justin Fields. Wasn't he the top? I think he was the top pick, or he was up there. But they say they traded up. No, he number.
Jordan Love.
Bears moved up to number 11. Yeah, he got
We got Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, y'all. That sound like a
They gonna start buying Jordan Love
Is that a black
jerseys
name?
today.
For Wisconsin.
Is that a black
I don't
man?
know, that's
Jordan
crazy.
Love, Jordan, you better do a hell of a job up there in Green Bay. Then don't go to no parties, underage parties. Who was the one dude?
Tebow. No, not
here.
Tebow.
He played for the Packers. What's his name? Mike something.
I remember we were talking about, yeah, it was on a boat and stuff.
He went
and out
with the 17-year-old girl. They was at the party and shit. He was at the party with the teenagers and shit. Yeah, don't do none of that shit. They will get you. You
Okay.
better come down to Milwaukee and get you one of these hood rats or something.
Check it out. So,
Most you have to worry about is getting robbed. You know what I'm saying?
wow. So this was his deal in Rodgers' deal. At the age of 37, just signed a 4-year deal for $134 million. Okay, with the Packers in 2018 until 2023. But he gets a $33.5 million per year increase if he signs on and keeps going.
These motherfuckers be talking about the money LeBron and them making shit. Like, dog, get out of here, man. They over there if you start breaking down them hockey players and all that shit, they getting tossed. You said this man said $134 million
For 4 years.
For 4 fucking years.
And then he in the commercials too.
A 33, how much of an increase? Shamura, that's who it was. Mark Shamura.
Yeah.
Shamura, remember
Oh,
he got
okay,
caught
yeah,
up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the party with them little girls. I said,
He get
God,
134 for playing football, man. And he on the commercials in between the plays. Like, he got a whole nother check coming. Shit. He
Hey.
might be in 2-3 of them commercials.
is it me or do almost every black NBA or NFL player got jungle fever? They just can't wait to get them a white woman and get set up.
It's the cheerleaders.
You know what I'm saying? They just can't wait.
They want to be with a cheerleader.
But I said something about that because it was a sister saying how they, get up there and get the money. Remember Kanye had the line to get rich, get him a white girl or whatever. And I'm like, look, these dudes, now I'm speaking in their defense from just my opinion. Because when a lot of these dudes came up in the hood, and they had black mamas, black sisters, black women all around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they know all the bullshit that come with it too. You know, all of this, that, and all that and shit, and having a fight with your woman and they think it's cool to be toxic now and shit. So you're like, I'm gonna get out there and get me a woman. And ain't gonna give me all them goddamn headaches. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I did that in my race. That's not a joke.
Right.
It's like a weight.
With you on that.
Like I ain't go, I ain't dealing with all that shit. You
It's
know
like
what I'm
a waiting
saying?
list for the
We
hood.
know that our counterpart in our race, we always say Latin women are nuts,
Yeah.
right?
I give up.
Well, it goes both ways, right? But we always say sleep with one eye open, or she'll burn you, or she'll hit you with a sartén.
Or stab you.
Right, yeah, or stab you, right? But it's crazy because, like you said, the brother is like, man, I don't want to deal with this crazy bitch.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with her.
It's like a whole waiting list for the
Right.
Kardashians.
Right, he said Becky over here,
Like a
she
6
quiet
month
and go
wait.
make casserole. I can teach her to make chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Juan, that's
No,
facts. I'm
it's
sorry.
crazy.
It sounds terrible, but it's facts because that's how they thinking. Because they from their mama.
Yeah.
and these mamas are away with their sons. Because one, they trying to be their daddy too. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, they think that's making you tough. And so you get those kind of mamas. I had a mama like that. Used to want to,
right.
fight with me and do all that shit. Later on, I'd hit people, thanks mama, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to hit my mama, but I was trying to hit the girls, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm done with all the races available. I need a girl that don't speak English.
Right.
Jeez.
I done tried every flavor of the ice cream.
Burnham, you ever tried dating a deaf girl?
A deaf girl?
Deaf mute girl?
Nah, I'd rather be mute than deaf. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying
Right.
because the
They
devil
already
can't
act
yell at
deaf.
you.
Right. 'Cause I don't want to hear that shit. She'll be my buckner.
No, hey, she gonna be writing them notes and shit.
Right. Just text
trying
me.
to talk to
I
my
have-
partner.
You guys ain't right. I have dated 2 deaf people, and let me tell you, they got back. They talked back to
No,
me.
yeah.
They were fine.
They
But then
yell at you.
And they will
How you
say
get on a
back.
deaf person's nerves, right?
You guys, get out of here.
I have a friend. Listen.
So bad.
Listen, man. Listen.
What'd you do to get out
What did you have said? So bad to get on a deaf
My
person's
guy's
nerves,
dead. Dude, I'll never forget this shit.
right? He got tired of looking at her.
No,
'cause
listen.
She couldn't hear him. I'm tired of this shit.
My guy's dad is deaf, right? But we used to go to his house and DJ in Dude's house all the time. and his dad would be fucking pounding on the wall, like turn that shit down because he could feel the bass. He couldn't hear it, but he could feel it, right? So he'd come in the room after like an hour of fucking pounding this shit, and he just get to fucking wild it out screaming, right? Because he can't say nothing. Fucking pounding on the wall. Like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, no lie, the first time that shit happened, I started laughing. And my guy Jay was like, stop that shit, bro. He gonna get mad. But dude, it's a fucked up reaction though.
The ears don't work. That means something else stronger. Watch out.
The first time it happens, so you're like, what the fuck just happened? But man, can you imagine you dating a girl that's deaf mute? And she trying to holler at you?
Yeah.
Just give me a foreign
All you gotta
chick.
do is not look at her.
She gonna be like this, like.
Hey, if I could teach my girl one word at a time, and once a week have a Google Translate session, a recap, we be good.
What up, Mark?
They all crazy. It don't matter which one you get. Like Burnham said, they all got something wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's something else complain about. The white girls complain about the dishwasher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be different shit.
They're, you know what? We're equal opportunists. Every race has their issues.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Every single race.
Every woman has.
So
their
we're not
issues.
picking
I'm
out
sorry,
Latin women
y'all.
or black women.
I'm sorry,
We're picking
guys.
out all women.
Y'all, or mute people. Just clear that up. They gonna be like they going too far.
It's all of us.
They ain't listening anyway. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, don't even say that.
Damn.
You ain't right.
Selective ass
They
hearing.
got the catch. No, they got the catch. No,
Oh, you're right. Selective hearing on men,
sometimes the
that's what that
captions be
is.
fucked up. The captions don't know slang on Facebook.
Right,
They
right.
be all fucked up.
Hey, we got an extra mic right there. We need somebody to do the things for them. You know what I mean?
Somebody do it in the sign language.
Yeah.
The whole show and shit.
All you would see, in the camera, all you see is.
He like they over there, right, all kind of bullshit, angry as shit, but I'm talking shit.
And they already be making them faces when they say the good
Right,
shit.
but I talk and be angry and shit.
Right. All of a sudden, they pulling out pistols and shit.
And next time y'all in Walmart, there's gonna be some silent people following y'all.
Creeping it out.
Oh my goodness.
All of them on the side with a word on it. You think that shit funny?
And they ain't gonna say that. They just gonna be looking at you, or they gonna get to messing with you, moving their lips and not saying nothing, make you think you deaf.
I'm partially deaf, so I can talk about deaf people. It's fair. It's fair.
Everybody work on me and shit. Like, I'll be asking other people, can you hear me talking? Just start fucking with me.
He hiding them
Hey,
motherfucker.
speaking of being deaf, man, I told y'all what this crazy ass doctor told me, man. Shit, I'm losing hearing in my right ear. This motherfucker gonna ask me, well, do you usually shoot your gun off with your right hand? Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man, you just gonna look at me and say,
What question is that?
because I guess I'm losing hearing in my right ear. So that's what they said.
What do that got to do?
Right, he gonna sit there and look at me serious, like, well, let me ask you, do you
coulda asked
you
you if
shoot
you
your
had
gun off with
subs
your
or
right
something in your
hand?
car
I
or
said,
something.
man,
That's
You
weird.
should have said, let's find out. Let's find out, motherfucker.
do you
know
tuck
what
your
I'm
fucking
saying?
shirt in with your left hand, motherfucker?
Wow.
That's great.
It's
Ask him
crazy.
some shit like that, man.
We got to get to this prime, though. We got 7
Oh
minutes.
yeah, okay, y'all. Look right here, y'all. Parents and former students of Minnesota high school react to backlash over viral promposal. The promposal poster said,
Poster.
Now listen,
Poster.
y'all,
Yeah.
listen, y'all. This is not the old case. Don't waste your
Yeah.
time typing. This is old. This is a new one. We ain't bringing up old shit and reporting on it like it's new.
Right.
You know what I'm
22
saying?
hours
This is
ago.
new. So it said if I was, it basically say the same thing as the last one.
Yeah,
If
they
I was
copied it.
black, I'd be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking you.
Crazy.
Big Lake, Minnesota again. Minnesota don't sound like outside of the mall and Prince Place. Don't sound like nowhere you want to be. goddamn.
Right.
I've been there before. You know what I mean? But
It used to be known for interracial relationships.
oh, that's what's blowing my mind. I've never seen that many interracial people in my fucking life. is in Minnesota, and for it to hear all this racism is just
crazy.
like right, like. I thought everybody was mixed. Shit, I'm serious. I thought everybody was mixed. Mixed or like
From another
Indian
country,
or something.
yeah.
Yep, that's how they was.
Hey,
And
Real.
what they
This-
weird about Minnesota, man, they got a huge Ethiopian and Somalian.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
From another country.
But
yeah.
when I was over there, it seemed like the aura I was getting was like even the other black folks hated them. You know what I mean?
Because there's always been an attitude, you know what I'm saying, and with them, with us. I was locked up with a guy named Alpha, and he was from Africa. Now, I asked him, so I had to ask, like, what the fuck is y'all issue with us? You know what I'm saying? Now, this was my celly. The man told me, we don't care about shit. We don't work. We lazy. All we care about is rims and cars and shit like that. Now this coming from an African dude.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't no white dude talking to me. This is an African dude.
That's great.
And them was his thoughts though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we feel. Like y'all not shit. And dude like treated me like, look, listen. If the man was watching TV, I didn't have a TV at the time. If the man was watching TV, if he fuck around and caught me looking at his TV, he would turn the channel. And then if he caught me watching that, whatever he was watching and turned it to, which would be some bullshit, he'd turn the motherfucker off and go in the day room and watch TV.
Dang.
Damn.
So I've dealt with the nastiness from these motherfuckers.
I think Puerto Ricans is like that too, man. If you a Puerto Rican from the island and you come up here,
Oh, man.
you treat other Puerto Ricans like you not Puerto Rican enough.
Yeah.
I heard Fat Joe say that.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
heard
Yeah.
Fat Joe say that, like exactly what you said. Like they treated me like he was like it's like we ain't Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
But he was like New York Puerto Ricans. That's what he was saying because he's from New York. He was like, man, they treat us like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we beneath them or something.
Puerto Rican and Dominicans are that way. If you are not from the island and
Right.
you here or you were born here, you are not Puerto Rican.
If you 100, even you
They-
100% Taino blood, you
Right, yeah. They're like, nope, because they can tell. It's funny because they're like, nah, you whitewashed. Like you not Puerto Rican enough.
right.
Damn.
You just listen to reggaeton.
That's what
You
he
don't know.
said too. He
You're not
used
Puerto
that.
Rican
Yup,
enough.
You know, he said wasn't Puerto Rican enough.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. And he said he went to Puerto Rico, and,
Yeah.
and that's how he was like. Now imagine, this your first time? You got a little paper. You finna go back to you where you from and shit. And you thinking it's finna be party time, and motherfuckers like,
Right.
you know
Like,
what I'm saying?
that's how they look at you all side
Just
eye
trying
and
to get
shit.
your money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to hustle you and shit. Like just pay us, rich American motherfucker.
Right.
They ain't even looking at you like a brother.
Yankee.
You know, the American motherfucker.
Damn Yankee.
Right. So white ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Remember Blood In, Blood Out?
Hey, I got a question.
go ahead, man.
Why come, like, is we on FM yet? Why
No.
come the Mexicans don't stand up about, like, when they go to jail, they get classified and counted as white folks?
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
For census
That's how they
and all
balance
that.
the numbers.
Why the Mexicans don't?
We're not locking a lot of black people
where
up.
they Latino, where they Latino proud go with? Well, yeah, Latino.
Latinos
period.
are
Like,
classified as Caucasians in the prison system. That's how
And
they
they
balance the
ain't- they don't
numbers and
speak
say
up
we not
about it,
just
say
locking up
nothing.
black folks.
Well, when I was locked up,
That's bullshit.
it was Latin, white, or black. That's what it was. So I don't know how it's changed.
And now all Hispanics bands gonna
Caucasian.
say
Yeah, I've
white
seen
male.
I have seen that.
I'll tell you right quick. So when I fill out applications or when I fill out things for like my medical, it says that too. It only gives me black, white, and Asian or something like that. And then you have to pick from that. And then
It's
the
a
sub
sub-box.
thing is Latino. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what are you picking on top? I usually pick
Caucasian,
black
and then
because
the
I'm like,
sub-box be
I'm a
of Latin
minority.
descent.
I'm going to go with the minority. So,
Right.
yeah.
I'm Swagger Steiny. Ain't no box for me, baby.
That is crazy. All right, y'all.
Okay, está bien.
We
Yep.
about to go over to FM. Mila, where you been at?
Yeah,
Where you
man.
been, Mila?
Miss
Yeah.
Fox, we miss you.
Right.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody that tune in every day. We appreciate y'all that
Yeah, man, much
come
love.
and go and be missing us. You ain't gotta miss us. We here waiting on you.
Right.
Yeah, much love to everybody that's been tuning in, our day ones, our people that came aboard. We got a strong following. It's been going really good, and I just want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all.
Yeah, man.
Ditto.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Got
She
a
said,
job
"I got a
playing for the whole
job."
job,
Oh,
man.
that's
Where you
what's
work
up.
at,
Yeah, we'll give
Mila?
you one of these.
We gonna do a remote at your job, man. Where you at, Mila? We bring the show.
Hey, we
you,
coming
baby.
over there to talk shit.
We should have taken some lunch.
You
Where
did.
you at?
Munchy mix
people
on
don't
up.
want to type. You have to
Message
call us
us.
or something. Yeah,
Message
yeah.
us.
I know you don't want everybody coming.
Yeah, we got 20
Free
seconds,
promo
man.
right there. Go ahead, push away, whatever you work. We be there.
She's
Everybody
at
else there,
Walmart
too.
with all them mute people.
Shit. We ain't too good for Walmart chicken.
All right, there you go. y'all.
Shit, we coming over there. We'll holla at y'all.
Right.
K-Force Temp for Associated Bank.